බලමුත්තේ අධිපතියා ලිව්වේ ෆ්‍රෝඩෝ පැකින්ස්. එහෙනම් ඒක ඉවර කළා.
කොහොම නෙමෙයි. තව ටිකක් ලියන්න තියෙනවා.
එහෙනම් ලෑස්ති වෙනවා සින්දු ෆයිට් එකකට. ඔයා යන හැමතැනම ඕකත් උස්සගෙන යනවා. මම සින්දු තෝරන්නම්. හැබැයි බලය තියෙන්නේ ඔයා ළඟ. හරි කෝ බලමු. පළවෙනි සින්දුව හිතට වදින්නම දෙන්න ඕනේ. හරි මේක දාන්න.
සතුරන්ගේ බලය වැඩි වෙනවා. සෞරෝන් සරුමාන්ම පාවිච්චි කළ මුළු රෝහන් දේශයම විනාශ කළා දාවි.
හොඳින් ඉන්න හැරි පොටර්.
මේ කරපු වැඩේට මම ඔයාලට හොඳ පාඩමක් උගන්වනවා.
මයින් එපා.
I'm sure that all of us lovingly embraced all these movies, cartoons, and teledramas. And today we present you the giant hand behind all these amazing creations, Mr. Kanchana Amararathne. He is a prominent figure in the field of dubbing, serving as the dubbing director at Sirius TV. And he's an award-winning dubbing artist with the wealth of experience in intricacies of dubbing. He won the title of Most Outstanding Television Dubbing in Vaigam Tele's 2020 for Surapappa cartoon. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a warm welcome to Mr. Kanchana Amararathne, our esteemed guest speaker for today's workshop. Ayubowan and welcome you, Mr. Kanchana. We are extremely sorry. I think our resource persons are experiencing some technical issues due to bad weather. So let us give him a few more minutes to connect with us. Hello,
hello, can you hear me? Yeah, I'm Kanchana. I'm sorry I missed you. There is some issue with the signals here with the bad weather. So I think we're going to face some problems during this program. Now I can hear you. And if I on my video, it will be there will be a lag. So it's better if I keep this. So just will turn it on for a few minutes. Then I will turn it off. Just to. Yeah, is it on? Yeah, I think it's on.
Yes.
Hi. So there is another problem with Lasanduni. I think she's having a power outage in her area, so she won't be joining us any soon now. So I have to carry this for a little long till she join. Okay, let's get on with it. You can start with your. Hello. Yeah.
Yes, so thank you so much for accepting my invitation and joining us here today. So you can continue the session.
Okay. Actually, we plan. So the Lasa will start, and I will then continue from there onwards. But since now Lasa cannot join, and she already sent me a message apologizing for not joining. She asked me to told you that she is feel sorry, very sorry for this. Okay. Are we going to continue with your agenda, or am I need to do something on my own? Can
You can
can
proceed,
you
sir.
just
You can, yeah, you can carry on.
okay? Well, yes. First, okay, I'm gonna turn off my video because there is a lag. I'm having a difficulty hearing you. So, let's start with dubbing. Okay, what is dubbing? Okay, dubbing mainly is art which developed in the beginning of movie industry. So everyone knows that. I don't think I need to explain that also. But the process in the dubbing, what is happening in the dubbing is the basic thing happening in the dubbing is if you're in dubbing is involves in replacing original audio, original dialogue, or a voice track of a film or a video or a drama or a cartoon with another language dialogue set. So, but it always keep mind. They always do that also in keeping in mind the lip synchronization. So lip movement is very important in dubbing. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't know whether you can hear me or not. There is some issue with this. Can you give me a feedback? Can you hear? Can you hear?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. Okay. Like this. Okay, let's start again. Okay, dubbing is a form of voice acting. Actually, voice acting and dubbing is two different things in a way, but it's also the same in a way. But that means dubbing is a branch of voice acting. Because when we are dubbing a character, when we are voicing a character, when we are giving life to a character, we need to be one with that character, so we can express the feelings, emotions, and we can match the tone of the voice of the character and the face and everything we need to match. So in voice acting, all those things we do, but without lip syncing. So the main part of the dubbing is lip syncing. Actually, there is one thing you need to be clear of. There is in Sri Lanka, when it comes to dubbing, there is only few places you can find dubbing productions. I mean by that, only some television channels produce dub programs regularly. Actually, you can find dubbing in film industry also, but it is not quite frequent compared to the television field. So in television sector, mainly we dub dramas, movies, cartoons, and occasionally there will be some documentaries also, like some educational programs. In television sector, lip sync dubbing is the most allowed type of dubbing. We don't, as I said, there won't be much documentaries or educational programs, so narrations or voiceovers are very rarely used. Lip sync dubbing is the main thing. So in Sri Lanka, if you want to be a dubbing artist, there is a better chance of becoming a dubbing artist if you practice lip sync dubbing. But as an audio voice actor, there is so many other fields also, like news reading, commercial voicing, and television, like radio drama voicing. What else? Yeah, there's the comic, the social media content dubbing. So as a voice actor, you have so many parts, but as a dubbing actor, there is few opportunities here in Sri Lanka. And in Sri Lanka, in television field, all process is controlled by the dubbing directors. But by that I mean, because dubbing director is responsible for preparing scripts, to select voices, then to localize the dialogues and adapt the stories to match our culture and our society, and to match the target audience. And also, they also do the total technical part also, like audio recording, audio editing, mixing, and everything is done by dubbing director. So if you have any problem regarding dubbing, the best person to contact is the dubbing director. Okay. I'm not sure. Is Rashmi in this? Is she joined to this conversation, or is whom I should be? Who's conducting this? Who's the
Yes, sir. It's Abhimani.
Rashmi? Yeah, she's Rashmi.
Sir, I'm here, but this session is conducted via Abhimani.
Abhimani, okay, Abhimani. Okay, only I'm going to speak, or is someone else going to ask something, or do I have to carry up? Abhimani?
So you can carry on. So in between, we can have a Q&A session as well.
Okay. The problem is I also can't see there is a power outage in our area also, but I'm using the mobile signal, so there. Okay, just wait. Okay, I will start it again. Right. Okay. What are the things we do in dubbing? Okay, what is dubbing? As I said, dubbing is a post-production process. Okay, it is mainly practiced in filmmaking and audiovisual content creation. So in that, what is mainly happening is replacing the original dialogue or soundtrack of the video with a new recording. Usually, the new recording will be in another language. For an example, something the original program might be in English, then we dub it into Sinhala. That means replacing the audio with the Sinhala dialogue. So, so the dubbing is commonly used in movies, TV shows, and animated films, like I said in Sri Lanka. But mainly on those things. But in so many other in other countries, there are so many other videos and video productions use dubbing. Okay, in the dubbing process, first when we need to do is translation. Get the script translated into our language or the local language, whatever the language we are going to dub it in. So let's say it's in Korean, then we're going to dub it in English, then translate it to English. Normally, what is happening is whatever the language we are translating it to Sinhala in Sri Lanka, because the majority of the viewers are Sinhalese, so we are doing it in Sinhala. The translation has to be done by a professional translator, but the translation doesn't mean the translator does not need to create a dialogue script. He or she only have to give a direct translation. So the director can identify, the director can get the meaning of the dialogues and create his own set of dialogues and a new script. So it can be used to dub the characters again. Only the director decides what the dialogues is going to be, final dialogue is going to be, not the translator. Translator is helping by giving a direct translation of the script. Okay, then after translation or translation, also this can be done. You have to cast, make the casting. Casting is have to be done. Normally, a casting is done by a group of people. That means the director of the relevant program and some others who are involved in the same division, or some other producers, or some others who have the idea or have an idea about dubbing and producing the programs, and who knows how to select voices, how to select artists, voice actors. Okay, the casting, then casting will be done by auditioning, having auditions for same character. Maybe there will be so many auditions for same character. Sometimes we are, in my personal experience, we have auditioned more than 50 artists for the same character to find the matching one. For example, the recent dub program we are doing, Imli, it's a Hindi program. For the main character Emily, we auditioned about 27 girls, and then only we found the matching one. Okay, then we come to dubbing recording. Recording must be done in the soundproof area, soundproof studio. Okay, and there will be so many equipment used. There need to be a computer or a recording machine. But here we'll only use computers to record. But in some other countries, we can use the other devices like tape recorders or video cassette recorders, so like that. Even in the past, we also used video cassette recorders to record audio, like Betacam recorders or U-matic recorders. Those are some additional things. And then when the recording is going, the main focus will be given, as I said, the main goal is to synchronize the new dialogue with the lip movement of the character. So it will ensure the natural feeling that this person is speaking on these dialogues. Otherwise, the viewers will feel that this is not the same person who speak in these dialogues. Yeah, is there anything you need to ask? No. Okay.
No, sir. So,
Okay.
there's a
And
question. So you sent some videos earlier, so are we to share the screen?
yeah. Actually, the thing is, those videos were sent by Lasa. I told her to send me, and she said I will do that, but I don't know which video is which now. So I cannot exactly say what to play. As she told me, she sent about 3 or 4 videos to show lip dubbing, lip sync dubbing, and to action dubbing, and there's another one to show Foley video, how to make a Foley sounds. Is that all
Yes.
the videos you have?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's so, then you can play that lip sync video, so the people who are joined can get an idea what is lip syncing means.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah, lip syncing actually means you have to sync the sync the lip movement with the phonetic sound, the phonetics of the dialogues. So when the lip is round shape, there must be a O sound or a U sound, like that. Then if the lip is in a flat shape, there must be a E, A, O, like that, any sound like that. So yeah, if you're gonna play it, play.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, this is a voice overlay. Yeah.
Здравствуйте! Добро пожаловать на программу по рукам, где все дешевле. Я Патрисия Старк, а это моя очаровательная соведущая Элисон Чейз. Всем привет! Мы здесь, чтобы помочь вам с умом потратить деньги в наше нелегкое время.
Нам всем не помешает хороший совет.
Да, сейчас как никогда нам нужно следить за расходами.
Yeah, that's a voice overlay. That's a voice overlay dubbing, and I think this is a video from Poland. Must be a video from Poland because this type of dubbing is also called lecture dubbing, and they use this method without giving any consideration to the lip movement. They dub they put use another dialogue set in another language. It doesn't need to match the lip movement or the duration or anything. They just only give any idea about the content. The dialogues are recorded only to give an idea about the content to the local crowd in their own language. And it is a voice overlay. It's a very good example of voice overlay. The lecture dubbing is mainly practiced in Poland, I think. Then there are some other countries also practicing this, but it's most popular there. Okay, what is the next video clip?
In Hollywood, everything is magic and make-believe.
Gloves with paper clips are dog paws.
Even what you hear.
We are storytellers with sound. Over here we have a feather duster used for bird wings. We bring sound into the story and we can create any mood with that sound.
When you watch a film, much of what you're hearing was created. From footsteps on a snowy path to a vicious thunderstorm.
Weather is a really interesting thing to recreate.
And make it exciting.
It depends on the elements that we're using and how it's filmed and what they want to hear.
Here at the Warner Brothers lot, Foley artists practice their craft. And if they do their jobs right, you won't even notice.
People take sound for granted, but you would miss it if it wasn't there. Is the art of sound. It's creating sounds in sync with what's happening on screen. The art of Foley goes back to the old radio days where you would see the sound guys with their clomping with their coconuts. This is what we use for horse hooves. They're plungers, and we stuff them with cloth and a little tape. And here we go. Jack Foley came in and he thought, if I do those sounds in sync with the picture, I've just taken a whole step out.
Jack Foley's legacy in sound began in the 1920s as talkies swept Hollywood. Ever since, the reproduction of sex added to film in post-production is called the art of Foley.
The Foley stage consists of different surfaces.
This is walking on leaves or in a forest.
Okay. I think that is enough.
For snow, what we normally use is regular play stand. And then to add to that, sometimes you hear that familiar crunch.
Yeah, this video shows how to make a Foley sounds. Foley means the background sounds, background effects. That is apart from music and dialogues and the other sounds like the shutting of a door. Walking sound, working on sand, working on water, like that, or a horse running, galloping sound of a horse or a car passing by, like that. So the background sounds. This is not dubbing, but this is very important to dubbing because after recording all the dialogues, we need the background sounds to make it realistic. Make it more realistic. So final video will have more natural and realistic uh, feel. So if we have the background sound, if we don't have the background sound, what will happen? There will be a dog barking, but you won't hear anything. So how to know the dog is barking? So like that. Foley is very important, but it's not dubbing, but it's a part of dubbing as a extra part. You can say an extra part, very important part. Okay, and can you go to the next video? Yeah, reactions. Okay.
동만까지 30보. Yeah, this is the video says it's reactions. Yeah, and this is a good example for action dubbing. By action dubbing, it means that when quick actions, when there's quick actions like fighting, running, or something like that, the character needs to be dubbed with the reactions, the breathing, or with the yelling, with some whatever the noises they are making. So it will look more natural when the dubbing is finished. That means sorry, there is the question. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have
What is this? Do we maintain the voice of the character during dubbing? Are there a special exercise for that? Oh, there is a question from who is Saubhagya Pereira. Saubhagya. Okay. Since he asked a question, I will. Okay, how to maintain the voice of the character? Okay. There is any exercises? Yeah, there are exercises to maintain the voice. Those are called voicing techniques or voicing exercise or breathing exercises also. You have to learn them by a professional, voice coach or a dubbing coach, or actually there are some few people who teach dubbing here in Sri Lanka. So you can learn from them, or you can find a voice coach and get some idea. And other than that, there are some other things you need to practice to maintain the voice. The first thing is to get an idea about the character. How to get an idea of the character? The best way is to ask your director, the dubbing director, to give you an idea about the character. So the director will explain you what type of a person this character is, and how does he communicate with the others in the movie or drama, or what is his role relationship to the other characters, or like that. And you need to get an idea about the character. So you need to watch the original video with the original language. You can watch
if it is good if you can watch the whole thing before you start dubbing, but here in Sri Lanka it won't happen because we are doing everything with very little bit time. It's hard to give a time to watch the whole thing, so the best way is to ask the director and to watch the character for a little while at least. Then you have to understand the character's personality, the relationship to the character has with the other characters, and how the character express emotions, and what is his motivation. And like that, those things you need to identify. So after you identify the character, it will be easy for you to keep your voice because you know this person is this character is this type of person. So you can maintain your voice, and to that there is some other things also. You can the best thing is you can create a character profile and keep it in your mind. Make a character profile. So if you are dubbing several characters at the same time in different programs, you need to have different profiles for each character. So in your mind. So when you're going to dub the relevant character, you just pull out the profile, his profile, and then you can go to his voice and keep that voice continuing. And listen to his original dialogues and try to repeat them. Just as same as he's saying those dialogues, to try to repeat them with his expressions, with his emotion, with his volume, with his pace. Try to repeat them with this original dialogues. And need to practice regularly. That is another thing. Practice regular. Regular practice is a must to maintain a voice. And if it is possible, record what you are doing and listen to them later. So you can get an idea about what you have done wrong, or if there need to be any adjustments. You need to make things better, or like that. Then there is the most important part is you need to understand the emotional behavior of the character, because emotions are very important in dubbing. You can be saying the dialogue out, but without any emotions, then it cannot be used for the program. So it's not done. So yeah, we can. Is it okay if I'm going to answer these questions, because there are people who are going to comment questions? So can dubbing cause any damage to one's voice? This is from yeah. Okay. Can dubbing cause to yeah, it can if you don't practice, if you don't have the proper practice. Yeah, like there might be a scene which the character is yelling at someone, but then so you need to also do the voice scene with a yelling voice. So, but if you don't know how to do it properly, your voice vocal cords might get damaged. So you need to be careful not to let that happen. So by regular practice, do you mean practicing dubbing a specific character or doing voice exercises? By regular practice, I meant now the first question was about how to maintain the character. Yeah, is it? What is it? Yeah, how to maintain the voice of the character. Yeah, if you are going to maintain the same voice for the same character, the regular practice by I mean practicing dubbing for the specific character. Yeah, but doing voice exercises, so breathing exercises is also important, and it will help you greatly to improve yourself, and it will be then you will feel easy to change voice or to maintain voice or to modulate voice. So practicing regularly is good for everything, to maintain the same voice and to maintain different voices. Okay, and the part about the damage with the voice. Yeah, as I said, it can be a problem if you don't know the proper technique to voice. Yeah, is there any other questions? No.
So, at present, we have some voice changing softwares. So, do we use it in normal dubbing as well? I mean, when we are doing dubbing in TVs. So,
Yeah.
do we use those technology at present? I mean, using voice changes? Or just
No, at present, we don't use such technology for dubbing programs. Sometimes we do use we use some pitch changing plugins to change the pitch of a voice. Other than that, we don't. But also that only for cartoons. We also use that only for cartoons, not never for live action drama or movies. We never use quite the voice changes equipment or any plugins so like that when we are dubbing live action movies or drama. But for cartoons, sometimes we do use like pitch changes or something like that. Other than that, we presently in Sri Lanka, I don't think anyone is using any technology like that. Yeah. Okay. Is there any other questions? Okay. Saubhagya, thank you. Says thank you. Okay. Welcome, Saubhagya. Okay. Is there any other questions? Okay. Do you have any other video clips sent by Lasanduni? If so, you can play the other one. Yeah, I can hear someone, but yeah, is there any other video? Okay, if there is no other video, then okay. Then do anyone have any other questions? There's nothing from anyone. So you guys can hear me. Okay. Yeah,
So
can you
we
play
had
this one? Yeah, this is an animation dub. Yeah, it's the Kung Fu Panda movie, no? Yeah, okay. Can you play that? It is a lip sync dubbing. Actually, it's a voice. It's a different way of doing that. Anyhow, can you play that?
I'm gonna do something I never thought I'd be able to do. I'm going to teach Kung Fu. Yo, 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 yo! Enemy, justice! Prepare for the fierce attack of my what? Are you kidding me? I am totally ready for this.
You're not thinking straight.
I am.
I've seen Kai. I've seen what he can do.
Yeah, well, he hasn't seen what I can do.
The whooshy finger hold.
Yeah, it's like my best move.
Because he can only be stopped by a master of chi.
Oh, again with a chi. Chi this, chi that. Oh, it's only in the chi. Okay, I'm not a master of chi. I don't know if I'm even the Dragon Warrior. I don't even know if I'm a panda. I don't know who I am. You're right.
I'm looking for my son. Look! Our bellies could be brothers. Yeah. It's like I'm looking in a fat mirror. Shh. A secret panda village in the mountains. You must rediscover what it is to be a panda. You have to learn to live like a panda, sleep like a panda, eat like a panda.
Can you stop the video? Okay. Actually, this is dubbing, but it's done in a different way because normally in an animation movie, they don't dub the character, they dub the visual. They are first doing the voice. So only after that, they are matching the character's lips with the already recorded voice. This is not actually a lip sync dubbing. But it's a different way of dubbing. The voice is actually, it is a voice acting. The voice actors do their part before the animation is done. Only after that, the animation is done and the lips are synced with the already recorded audio. It's the normal way for animation movies, but here when we are dubbing, but when we are dubbing Kung Fu Panda here in Sri Lanka, we are doing lip sync dubbing because we are using the character and its lips as a guide, and we are matching our dialogues with the lips duration, lips shape, and then the emotions of the character, and the there is a very good example in this for consistency of the voice. The first one, the one who dubs for the Kung Fu Panda is Jack Black. He's a very good actor. I think all you know him as a comedy actor. He keeps his consistency of energy, consistent energy level throughout the movie. So there are no we feel like this is the same person. The Kung Fu Panda is the same person. He is speaking, not Jack Black speaking. The Kung Fu Panda speaking because he keeps the energy levels say at the same level. Okay, this is consistent voicing by Jack Black. That is very important to maintain the consistency because it creates a continuous and captivating viewing experience. Because there's another question. So does it mean to 2D animation in original videos first dubbing and then make lips according to the voices? Yeah, in 2D there will be a difference because sometimes they do make the animation first and dub the character later. Because that happens because in 2D there is no much consideration given to lip sync. They only give a consideration about the duration of the lip, not the sync of the lip. They don't care whether it's sync or not. If the duration matches, the time matches, then that's enough. The 2D is a little bit different. In not all cases, but in most cases, it is done like that. They do sometimes dub after doing the animation. I think even here in Sri Lanka, within the latest, the handy, I think the only proper animated movie is Kajaman. They did the voicing earlier and then there's some parts they did the voicing earlier and some parts they have dubbed after that also, after doing the animation. Okay, as I was saying, maintaining the voice of the character during dubbing. Okay. For that you need to keep character profile, as I said earlier, practice regularly and like things like that. And if it is a long dubbing session, please take breaks at least after 1.5 hours, so take a break. Otherwise, you will get too tired to keep the consistency. So you will lose the consistency because of you are so tired. Dubbing is not a very laboring process, but it can make you tired in a way that you will lose the consistency of your voice. Okay, is there any other questions? And there's another good thing for you to be to practice is, yeah, yes, this one. Between drama dubbing and cartoon dubbing, which one is the best to practice dubbing? Between drama dubbing and cartoon dubbing, which one is the best to practice dubbing? Okay, the best to practice is Lakshika. Okay, the best one will be drama dubbing because it's a live action production. In cartoons, they do have emotions, but not at the level of a live action movie or a drama. The emotions are very slightly shown, but in a live action, the emotions can be very intense. Like even with the blink of an eye, you can show emotion. Even with some wrinkles of your forehead, you can show emotions. So you are showing emotions while speaking some dialogue. So to practice best dubbing, it will be best if you can start with live action like drama or movies, live action dramas or movies. Cartoons are best when after you have some practice and after you have achieved some level in dubbing, then cartoons can be a good thing, because in cartoons you can modulate your voice and do different characters. Even a good dubbing artist can do several characters in the same cartoon. I think even in then Kung Fu Panda also, Jack Black has also done some other minor characters also, because he can modulate his voice beyond recognition by normal people. So how do we give out the right emotions for a character? Is the ability necessary to act necessary for voice acting as well? Is the ability to act necessary for voice acting as well? Well, it is not a necessity, but if you have an ability to act, it will help you greatly. If you can act, that means you can recreate emotions at your will. So that means you are a good actor. If you are a good actor, you are recreating emotions at your will. So you know how the emotion is, how to create the emotion with your actions. So, and at the same time, you can, when you are doing it with your actions, it's easy to give the feeling of the emotion with your voice. So if you can act, if you have an ability to act, it will be a great help for your dubbing. But it is not a necessity. But even people who cannot act can become good dubbing artists, because but if they can practice acting, it will help their dubbing process. Okay. Okay. So as a pressure, how to get into this dubbing industry in Sri Lanka? As a pressure, how to get into dubbing industry in Sri Lanka? Well, why dubbing industry? To get into dubbing industry as a dubbing artist, you need to get an audition. For maybe not for a specific character, but for an audition from you need to get an audition from a dubbing producing company or a production house or television or something like that. So you can go there and get an audition, and then the director who is doing the audition will get an idea about how your ability as a dubbing actor, dubbing artist. So then, when there is a chance for you, then there's a character appears in a production they are doing, they will give you a chance. That is the thing normally happens with our channel, our in Silsa TV. You don't need to know us. You don't need to be our friends. You can give a call to the general line and ask for a the dubbing division, and then when a person from the dubbing division speaks, ask for explain yourself and tell then you need you would like to take a appointment for an audition. Then you can come and do audition and become a dubbing artist later. Okay, now between drama and dubbing, cartoon dubbing, there are so many questions. Does it mean? So how do we get out the right emotion for a character? Is the ability to that's one I already did. Okay, so I'm shy to act physically, but I'm okay. So how can we assume which type of characters are best to our voice? So how can we assume which type of characters are best to our voice? Well, that part is in here, Sri Lanka. That part is done by the dubbing directors. If you want to practice, then you should get some feedback, do some dubbing and record your voice with some videos and show it to some professional dubbing artist or to a dubbing director or someone who involved in dubbing and get an feedback how good you are and what you need to do. I think Lasanduni also have joined us finally.
Yes.
Yeah, Lasa?
Hi, hello. I'm really sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Now, now I was answering some questions. This ruined everything what we planned. That's
Now,
not
where are we at the moment?
At the moment, I'm answering some questions.
Okay, no worries. Right.
Okay. Okay, the which type of characters that so as I said, get some feedback from some professionals after doing some dubbing and recording and showing it to the professionals. They get some feedback, then you will can get an idea about which characters mostly match your voice. But in normal process, the which characters matches to the voice is decided by the dubbing director. Okay. For English dubbing, do we have opportunities in Sri Lanka? Saubhagya. For my knowledge, I don't know there is any opportunities here in Sri Lanka for English dubbing, because other than narrations, voice overlays, very few lip sync dubbing is done in English. That's also only in film industry, not in televisions. So if there is not a great opportunity for English dubbing, but don't give up. It will become a popular trade very soon. So then maybe right now there are no much chances, but in future there will be.
Excuse me?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, can I talk?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like this. I don't know who asked a question about English dubbing at the moment. It's like this, I think Saubhagya, right? Yeah, it's like this Saubhagya, as Mr. Kanchana mentioned. In television channels, we can't find much opportunities for English dubbing, just like you have chances for commercials, and also I think you can create some opportunities, like we have much of YouTube channels and all. So
yeah, that's right. In social media, there is a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Lasa, do you want to say something to the group? Oh?
First of all, hello, I'm Lasanduni Jayawardana. I got late because we had a problem with the electricity because of rain. So I just joined the Zoom meeting and I'm just saying hello to everyone. Now, where are we now?
Actually, I did went to a little bit of introduction. Then we jumped into some questions and we carried on like that. And we actually played your videos also. The whole thing.
Did you all watch all the videos?
Yeah, not whole video, but some part of the every video.
Okay.
How long was the video? I didn't know how long the video was. So
I think I can
posted in.
see the Kung Fu Panda one. I can see on screen.
Yeah, that's the last one we saw.
Yeah.
Okay. Apart
no,
from
I'm
that,
sorry, I'm
okay.
confused now.
Yeah, that's the problem. Then I'm also confused now.
Okay, I just opened the
Okay.
questions.
Okay.
Right.
Is there any questions? New questions? No.
You finished all the questions, Kanchana?
No. I did not
right.
finish all the questions of the questions that given by the organizing committee. But I did answer some questions raised by the attendants.
Okay. Now I'm also here.
Have a moment, please.
Yeah, this is Abhimani. Yeah, she's the coordinator.
Yeah, I would like to welcome Ms. Lasanduni for joining us. Thank you so much. Even at this bad weather condition, you managed to join us. So
no problem, darling. Thank you.
Yeah, before starting with you, so we have a video for our audience. So I would invite you all to just take a look on that.
Okay.
කරදරයක් නෑ නේද? දැන් සත්‍ය හෙළිවී අවසන්. ඉතා ඉක්මනින්ම ඔබ නිදහස් වෙයි.
වේදනාවක් දැනුණත් එය දරාගත හැකි.
ශක්තිවර්ධන පානයක් ඔබට මා සකසාගෙන එන්නම්.
වද වෙන්න එපා උතරම්. එය වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඔබතුමාටත් කයාජනයාට කිසි ගැටලුවක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. මේ මමත් දිනදසුන් ගැන දන්නවා. චන්ද්‍රග්‍රහණ ඒවයේ දක්වා තිබෙනවා.
ඒත් මන් දන්නේ ඇයි මං ඔයගේ ප්‍රශ්න වලට උත්තර දෙන්න කියලා. හරිනම් මන්නේ ඔයගෙන් ප්‍රශ්න අහන්න ඕනේ. ප්‍රේක්ෂකයෝ දැනගන්න කැමති වෙයි. ඇයි ඔය මාත් එක්ක කතා කරන්නේ?
ඔයාලගේ හිතමිතුරු අසල්වැසි සුපිරි වීරයා අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම උසස්ම ගණේ මාධ්‍යවේදියෝ අඳුරගෙන ඉන්න එක හරි වටිනවනේ. එන්නකො රවුමක් ගන්න.
ඒකනම් අම්මෝ.
So there is no doubt that all these characters have left a great impression on us, the videos we show. So now, so this is a time for me to introduce the beautiful and powerful voice behind all these characters that we love. So Ms. Lasanduni, who joined us just now. So she's a professional voice actor, commercial voice artist, and voice acting coach. And she's an actress as well. So with a sound academic background, with a bachelor's in performing arts, specializing in drama and theater. Also, she is currently serving as a visiting lecturer at University of Visual and Performing Arts. So welcome you, madam, once again. So I just want to give a small introduction to our audience about you.
Hi, thank you so much. Thanks for the beautiful introduction.
Yeah, Lasa, it's better if you can turn on your video for a while, at least for a few seconds.
I have no electricity at the moment.
Okay, then no one can see you. Okay, yeah.
Hopefully how long will it take? We'll see. In few minutes, I think I'll be able.
Okay. Okay, now, yeah. There is a question for you, Lasa, from Saubhagya. Yeah, madam, how do you change your emotions from character to character? Are there exercises that you do regularly?
How do you change your emotions from character to character? Right, okay.
Yeah.
It's like this, Saubhagya. Normally, as a voice actor, I think up to now you were talking about voice acting. Voice acting is also another part of acting. The only thing is we are just using only our voice, but it's already it's acting. So in here, it's like this. First of all, we have to study the character. When we get a character, maybe a human character in a TV series, we always get a human character. Then we have to consider about the character's age first of all, and then the acting pattern and the character's outlook and everything. If it is at a animation character, it's a bit different. The job will be different because it's like sometimes you will find animal characters, maybe a human character. Sometimes you have to play objects like maybe a table or a bottle or something like that. It depends on the cartoon. So what you asked? Okay. So it's a acting job which is into the voice actor job, because it's like when we get the character, first of all, we have to think about the voice output. And also we have to, I don't know whether you have spoke about this before I joined the meeting. When you use a voice, normally we have a born voice, our own voice, which we have in our body. But the thing is, first of all, normally the director has to find whether the voice actor is suitable for the given character. So he's the person who selects us. Then when we get the character, when we get into the studio, our part is to do our best. Now, as you guys are joining the dubbing industry, as a voice actor, your part is to do your best to match your voice to the given face, maybe a face or an object or whatever it is. Then you have to make some changes. It's like this. Always do exercises. Main thing is breathing. Breathing is a must. That's the thing. And also you can make. We have tongue twisters, and we have some throat exercises and physical exercises. Then only we can get small changes in our voice. So it's a huge job. I can't explain it in 2-3 minutes. So always the thing is you have practice. There are people who can have many voices. Even in our industry, we have some girls and guys who can make 5-6 voices. They are really into cartoons, because in TV series you can't. You can change your voice, but the thing is it's not very natural when you do natural voice on a real face. So in cartoons you can have any kind of voice because it's like maybe you have seen many animals and all, so you can use any voice. The thing is, the main thing is the maintenance. First of all, when you produce a voice, I mean other than your natural voice, the thing is you have to consider whether you can maintain the voice in the whole series. That's the thing. I hope you got the answer.
Yeah, that's a good explanation. So must have gotten the answer. Okay. Now, how are you going to go from here, Rasa? We're going to let them raise more questions. So we're going to go with the program.
Okay. I couldn't do the. How about the introduction, Kanchana? Did you all talk about the voiceovers and voice acting part?
Yeah, I did. Did explain a bit. But in the middle, we change into some questions. If you okay, it's better if you can give another introduction. It won't be a waste. It will be much better to get two different ideas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, sorry, I joined at the middle of this thing, and now I'm going to jump into the first beginning. I got something now. So I would love to. They are the characters we have loved since childhood. Always, I love the voices. I found a way suitable for the characters. Thank you.
This is appreciation message. Okay.
Jayani, thank you, Jayani. Give me a second.
Here's another question. That I think it's better if you answer that, because my first dubbing experience is as assistant director dubbing, not as a dubbing artist.
Madam, sir, what was your first dubbing?
What was your first dubbing experience like? Would just like to know.
My first experience was, I don't want to mention the year because you will catch my age. I was 4
Yeah,
years
you are
ago.
41 now. No, that's okay.
What do you mean? I'm not 41. I was 4 years. That was in a movie, a Sinhala movie, because my father is a dubbing artist. So I got a chance to play a child character in a Sinhala movie. That was done by Mr. Roy De Silva and Sumana Amararathne. I did Mr. Ravindra Andeniya's daughter's character, I think. It was just one or two scenes I had. I can remember the dialogue also. I had done I had. So it's a very beautiful memory because that time I had my father with me. I was sitting on his lap and Sumana auntie helped me. Those days we didn't have any softwares and any technical support like these days. So it's a manual thing. Kanchana will explain the history of this.
In those days they were used in linear systems. Like that was, as I explained earlier, they were recording the audio into tapes, either a pneumatic tape or a beta tape, and there were only 2 tracks available to record audios in those tapes. So not much can be done, because once you recorded some dialogue, you cannot record over it again, because if you record over it, then the first dialogue will be there. Like now there are so many tracks we can have in our softwares. Like in Pro Tools, we can have either 128 tracks, so we can separate in 128 different tracks. But in those days, there were few chances for errors, and need to be you cannot move the audio here and there. Now you can see the audio, the graphical form of the audio. You can see now with the softwares, you can see the graphical form of the audio. But in those days, you cannot see the audio.
Wave file. You can see the wave, right?
Yeah, wave file. Here now you can see the wave file. So you can move it a little bit forward or backward, so to sync the lip. But in those days, that cannot be done. If you need to sync the lip, it must be done with the recording at once. You cannot move it later. It was a very difficult and
always, because you don't have any other chance to just nowadays you can do something that if the dialogue is okay, then you can just move it bit forward or backward and adjust it.
If the dialogue has the right emotion, right pace and everything, then we can just little bit move it a bit backward or forward, and then we'll sync it with the lip movement. And for the question, and for the question, as then since you answered, my first dubbing experience, as I said, it was as an assistant director. I joined the Silsa TV. I'm not going to say the year. No, not the age. I'm going to say the year, in 2005, for the dubbing of Chitti, the Tamil teledrama. And that was my first experience, and I dubbed some minor character in that. After sometimes I've been working as an assistant director. I don't remember which character or what type of character, but this my first dubbing is Chitti. Okay.
We were small.
Yeah, I was very small.
Yeah. Are you? Okay.
Yeah, I came to work with my mother.
Okay.
Because I'm
so
afraid
the thing
to.
is, when we talk about the technical part of that, the manual thing. So the thing is, sometimes when we were small, even in Sirasa, I can remember sometimes the dialogue comes in a very perfect way, but the thing is, the lip sync is out. Then again, you have to do maybe 10, 12 times. Sometimes you have to do it again and again.
Yeah, that's the problem. Everything must be properly done. Lip syncing, the pacing, the tone, volume, everything must be properly done. When we are recording using tapes, that means linear systems. Now the computers, nonlinear systems, it is very easy. We can do anything. We can move. We can change the. Even we can expand the dialogue a little bit. If it is a bit short, we can expand it a little bit. We can stretch it. And then we can just do so many things and like that. The better thing is the amount of tracks now available for dubbing. I mean, for the inner software. So we can record different voices in different tracks without getting other things deleted.
Yeah, sometimes we can have 2-3 options also if you have to make any changes in the dialogue.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, for the same character, we can have 2-3 options in different tracks. So later we can decide which one to use. Yeah, there's another question from Saubhagya. Yeah. Can one make a living out of dubbing? Oh, it's best as a hobby. Yeah, as a dubbing artist, it's better Lasanduni answer that. Can one make a living out of dubbing? As a dubbing director, you can, because I'm doing it right now. As a dubbing artist?
Dubbing artist, I recently started to do that because normally I was into another job. now I'm not. But I think in Sri Lanka, because of this crisis and everything, I think it's not. Internationally, it's a good job actually. Dubbing artists are really they are having a really good life, but in Sri Lanka, I think it's not. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, it's better if you do it as a hobby. There is a big issue. Dubbing artists are not very well paid here. So
but as a commercial voice artist, you can.
Yeah, as a commercial voice artist, there is a big difference in that.
Yeah, for commercial voice artists in Sri Lanka, they pay well, not very well, but well, comparing to the other dubbing stuff. But the thing is, I think better if you can in Sri Lanka, better if you can do it as a hobby. But if you have any other options like YouTube channels and all, you have many other options, then you can create opportunities.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Tharindu has made a request. Lasa, it's for you.
Madam, can you do a live voice act for a character in a cartoon and film, or else a voiceover? It would be great if you can explain common mistakes and strengths through those. Okay, I'll do. Can you give me some time to prepare, if you don't mind? Just during this session, I'll do.
Yeah, just keep that in mind and
that is the hard.
Later.
That is the worst thing because I can't remember any dialogues. Normally in dubbing, we just we don't keep them by heart because we have the script to refer. Sometimes the director gives the dialogue, so always we normally personally myself, I can't remember the dialogues I have already done. But I'll try my best. I try my best to do something, or just I try to change, give some voice changes with some other dialogue.
Yeah, actually, the how the dialogues are given is differ from channel to channel. Like, do the artist get a script, or the director is going to tell what to artist to say? That depends on the channel. Each channel has their own way of doing dubbing. Like Rupawahini, they have their old ways. Still, they are practicing that. And here at Sirasa, we are in a different way. We are doing it in a different way. Then maybe in IT or in Sanawani or they might be doing it in a different way. But as a dubbing artist, you must have the ability to adjust to all those methods. And otherwise, you'll be having so many problems when doing a dubbing session.
Yeah, it's like this. Sometimes sometimes in some channels you get the headphone, and in some channels you'll not. So some voice artists are very comfortable to do without the original voice. That means you get the muted version of the clip, then you have first you watch the clip, and second time you mute the clip and you give the dialogue. Sometimes in some channels like Rupavahini, there are I can't remember. Sometimes in every channel, right? you are given with a headphone. So always you are hearing the original sound as well. For myself, it's easy for me to work with the headphone. When you hear the original, I mean in a low volume, when you hear the original, it's for me it's easier, much easier, because you can see the picture and also you can hear the original dialogue as well. Sometimes for some people, I don't know, they are into muted version without the headphone. They do. It depends on the artist and the studio condition as well.
Yeah.
And
okay. Yes.
I have a small question for Madam. So among the characters that you have done so far, what's your favorite? And just can you give example?
Okay.
Memorable experience.
Recently, in TV series, I think I have done about 5 main roles. Out of those characters, I like I think Samsoon, My Lovely Samsoon. Samsoon is one of my favorites because it's a totally different character from other characters I have done, and also Diokman, Janna Hitakami, and Dara. Also, especially in Sirasa, I don't know whether you can remember Dikvijay Olympia. I like.
Yeah, Mother of Alexander.
Mother of Alexander. In cartoons, I like Tigress, Kung Fu Panda Tigress. And recently I did Loop, that goat in Ferdinand. And there are there are lots of characters. I think I like Ferdinand's character. I'm not the Ferdinand. I did the Loop or Lupe, that goat. That goat's character, and mainly Tigress in Kung Fu Panda. Those are the ones. But I.
So then, what sort of characters you prefer, Madam? I mean, emotional characters or like that?
I think we lost her.
I think I got a call.
Yeah, that something happened.
Just a moment.
Hey, there was a question for you.
Okay.
No, the Abhimani asked a question.
Yeah.
Abhimani, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, I was just asking what sort of characters that you like. I mean, emotional ones.
Madam, communist. Madam, can you the last one, Madam, sir, have you ever voiced a character that you really dislike? How did you approach it?
Have you ever voiced a character have you really disliked? Because I haven't done so. I'm not.
There are no characters that I dislike. You mean the character qualities or what?
Yeah, that's what they mean. I think the character qualities. The qualities of the
If I talk
character.
about most of the characters I have done, because most of them are villain characters, so always
Villain characters.
myself disliked by the audience. Because I always love the characters. Normally, I'm into villain characters and I love to do villain characters because I think maybe because of my voice and everything, they select me for those type of characters. But as a voice actor, I do love any type of character. Even as an actor, I like to do many variations. So I'm with, I think in my voice acting career, I'm lucky to have various characters because I think I have done all of the characters that I love to do. So the thing is, dislike means it depends. I would love to talk about the characters that I like because I always, and even every voice actor, they like to do the roles that they can do something in their voice play. So even myself, maybe I like just I'm into fighting characters and just martial arts and everything because I'm a reaction lover. So I like to do such type of characters. No dislike characters.
Okay.
I think we have another question in the chat box. So, Madam, can you explain the difference among dubbing cartoon, TV series, commercial narrations, and voiceovers?
Yeah, dubbing cartoons, TV series, commercial narration. Commercial narrations and dubbing are two different things. So there's a big difference. Like commercial narration means you only pay attention to the content, the idea, the information of the what is the video clip, whatever the video clips. You only pay attention to that content. Only want to give the idea, the information to the viewer. But in dubbing, you will be given much more than that. You will be given an emotional play with the information also. Can you explain difference in cartoon dubbing cartoon TV series? There is a big difference between cartoon dubbing and TV series. In TV series, there is mainly lip syncing is focused on lip syncing, because that way only you can make it feel more natural. When you're watching it, you feel more natural if the lip sync is correct. In a cartoon, lip syncing is not a great factor. Even without lip syncing, you can just get a good joy out of it by doing some comical expressions, comical dialogue, using some comical dialogues like that, and things like that. And radio voiceovers, it is a very good voice acting practice, because you need to create a character with your voice. The listener only hears your voice, and through that they will imagine this character. From what they are hearing, they will imagine this is a character of great strength, great what? I lost some words. Like that, they will get an idea of the character just by listening to the voice. So you need to give a better you need to give a better understanding to the listeners, with clear information, with clear emotions, with so they will get an idea about the character what you're trying to play. Okay, Lasan, you can put something to that. Add something.
Can I read the question again? Yeah. I'm trying to find the question.
Can you explain difference among dubbing cartoon TV series?
Yeah, I got the question. Yeah. This is, can you explain difference among dubbing cartoons, TV series, commercial? Yeah. As can you hear me?
Yeah, Eureka. I think I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. According to my experience, I think I have worked in all these stuff. It's like this. I'll talk about the radio first, because this is my introduction, right? I didn't do my introduction. This is under voice acting. I think already you have been you got an idea about the voice acting stuff, because at the beginning. Anyway, I'll do it again. Voice acting is the main field of this voicing thing, because dubbing comes under voice acting. So voiceovers and radio drama and everything, anything that you do by your voice, it comes under voice acting. So if you are into radio drama, the only thing is you don't get a picture, but you have to create the picture in your mind and make the character. So maybe mother, grandfather, or lover, or whoever he or she is, you have to draw the character in your mind and create the character and maintain it during the series. But in a TV series, now the difference is you get the picture, you get the actor. It's another human being who lives in another country. So you get you see the face and you can see the emotion. So dubbing is like copying. You should be a good person who is in copying, because if you can't copy the emotion, you can't be a good dubbing artist, according to my expectation. I don't know. I think Kanchana will add something to this.
Yeah, the dubbing artist is a good impersonator. Yeah, you need to copy. You need to match the exact amount of the emotions the visual shows. Not to overplay it, not to underplay it. You might have to match the exact amount. Yeah, that's right.
Also,
And the radio voicing, as she said, it is a conveying of personality. So you need to create a character with your voice and to maintain it. Maintain
also
the
you have
qualities
a
of the character. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Now we all have a personal voice, no? So we can use our own voice for the radio, this thing, the radio drama. Because if you get a just think that I got the daughter's character, so I can create the own daughter who is playing at my place. So you can be your own character. But the thing is, in a TV series, you are doing you are just matching your voice to another actor or actress. So there you have to study the emotion of the actor. Now, dubbing life, when you start and go for about 2-3 episodes, you normally you just get into the character. That happens. But this is not animation. I'm talking about human characters. So the thing is, when you are into a character, you have to just imitating skill should be there, because sometimes if you are doing just like if you feel happy in your personal life, there are many ways that we express our happiness. There are many ways that we express our own sadness, our anger, and everything. But we don't know the other actor who plays the character is totally different. So we can't. Sometimes we see on screen the voice actor, if the voice actor plays his own expression, own character quality, then it doesn't match on the face which is on the TV. So always you have to be a very good imitator. So and also the voice pitch. Sometimes we all have a certain pitch. I mean, who are into music, we have a voice range. So sometimes normally the director selects the correct range which matches the given character. But when you come to the studio, we always have to dialogue by dialogue. We have to try the matching of voice range. So we have to match the voice range and the emotion, maybe the facial expression as well. Sometimes, not sometimes, always you have to follow the facial expression. That's why you need acting in voice acting. They can't see your act, they can't see your face. But the thing is, when you do the same act on your face, when you do the same act that they do, then 90% of your voice turns into the character which comes on the screen. So in TV series, that is the thing, and in animation, it's a bit easier than a human character, because just maybe Mr. Kanchana explained you. It comes as a lip movement. So just the thing is, you have to sync the lip, but emotions, they not in 3D. In 2D cartoons, you can't see a very clear expression, very clear emotion on the character face. But in 3D animations, good 3D animation films, you can see the characters are nicely animated, properly animated as human beings.
Okay. So, Madam, among those types, what do you think the most challenging one among those types of dubbing that we have?
Challenging one. All the characters are challenging because I don't know. It's like this. If you do a real human character, if you do a character in a TV series, the most challenging part is being another character, being another actor. Because we can't, because in drama you have four types of expressions. I'll explain it in Sinhala. අපි drama වල තියෙනවා මොනවාද අභින හතරක් කියලා. You have 4 abhinas like සාත්වික, ආංගික, වාචික and ආහාර, right? So Satvika is facial expression. Satvika is facial expression. Vachika is a verbal expression. So api then to explain it in English, when you are doing a real human character in the TV series, you have to follow all the abhinas. I mean all the expressions, because it's another person whom he's not you, she's not you. But the thing is, you have to imitate the person, but then anyway, it's a human character. So it's not very challenging because it's a human character. But the challenging part is you have to imitate that real person as as you, right? But in the cartoon, in other hand, it's not that challenging because you don't find any hard expressions and facial expressions. But sometimes you have to go for different voice changes. But in TV series, you are not going for much voice changes. But in cartoons, acting part is different. Acting part is not that classic type. But the thing is, you can go for different voice changes. So again, there is another different challenge in a cartoon, but when comparing with a TV series, and in radio drama, it's easy because you are not doing any dubbing, you are not doing it on another face, but you have to create a character in your mind. So that is the difficult part of a radio drama. So every field, every radio drama or whatever it is, there is a easy part and there is a difficult part as well. So I think all these are difficult and interesting.
Yeah, all these are difficult and you need regular practice.
Exactly.
And we have a question in the chat box for Sir. Sir, would you love to know the skills needed to become a dubbing director?
Yeah, there's another question before that. I would like to know, what did you enjoy most about working in the Surapappa cartoon? Well, I really enjoyed the whole process, mainly because I was also a viewer who enjoyed the Surapappa when it first aired on Sirsa TV. As a child, Lasanduni, as a child, as a small child, as a kindergarten child, I enjoyed Surapappa. No, just forget that. Just I said that. Okay. And it was a creation of Gaminda Priviraj and Sunet Chitranand. You all know those two as Podimalli and Chutimalli. They are the creators of Surapappa. So I also enjoyed it as a viewer. Then after joining Sirsa TV dubbing division, I got the chance to produce Surapappa movie for the dub the Surapappa movie. And as Abhimani said in my introduction, I also won the award for that, for the best dubbing production. Well, I really enjoyed it because it was also one of my favorite cartoons. So every process I enjoyed, and I got to work with so many professional and senior artists, even with Kamin and Sunet, because I have worked with them even before that. But they also dubbed their characters in this movie also. Kamin dubbed the Kako Papa, and Sunet dubbed the Kulugedi Papa, and some other characters. The other one would like to know the skills needed to become a dubbing director. Yeah, someone's going to take my position. That will be a problem, but anyhow, I will explain.
There's a replacement on the way.
Yeah. Okay. First, you need to get the knowledge of the trade. Yeah, that is the best way to do anything. I think not only dubbing, any job you need to first get the knowledge about the trade. You need to get technical knowledge. Then you need to improve your creativity, and what else? Communication skills and everything you need to improve. Then what other things you need to do? You need to find a place to work, even or to get a mentor, or you can get a mentorship from someone, some professional dubbing artist or dubbing director, and get some advisors. Then there's another way. It's easier, if it's better if you can join some dubbing production company, a dubbing production division as a assistant and get the guidance from the senior artists, senior directors, and like that. There are so many things to explain. Like you need to know how to record audio, how to edit audio, how to mix, do a final mix. Then you need to know how to localize dialogues to match our culture and our society. Then you need to know how to adapt a foreign story to our culture, like in Surapappa or like in Giripuraetto, like that. Then need the knowledge how to select voices, how to select voices for characters. For all those things, you need guidance. So the best way is to get the guidance from the seniors of the trade and to gain the knowledge of the technology, and we update with the technology. So because the technology is ever changing now, so we update with the technology all the time. Okay.
I think I missed another part of the previous question. She had asked about the commercial voicing as well, right?
Yeah. Okay. Which one? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Commercial narration and commercial voicing is another job because in commercials normally you find three parts like dubbing, voiceover, and jingle. Because commercials are always commercials are not to entertain you. Actually, they are giving a message. So when you are into commercial voicing, I said you have three parts like voiceover, dubbing, and jingle. Most of the time you find all three in one commercial, right? Jingle is the musical part you have because maybe any commercial you can find a song, a small song where there are lots of jingles that we can remember, like Mihiri Matake and the Hikiri Mari, Atitek Pananala, like Gypsies Lagetina. The song part is the jingle which comes in a commercial, TV commercial. So even TV or radio, it's a commercial. Then dubbing part is the voicing part which you do on a character face. Most of the commercials you can find 2 or 3 characters are there. Then they talk. The model is talking. Commercial model is talking. Someone is doing the dubbing part. That's the dubbing part. Voiceover part is the really important part which gives the message about the product. Dubbing also same, the character is also talking. Anyway, the jingle, dubbing and voiceover, all of them are giving the message about the product, right? The voiceover part is the part which you hear without a face. Now I know you can remember, even on a radio commercial or TV commercial, you are getting the message. So when you are doing a voiceover part, you should have a very proper voice. I mean, when you listen to commercial voiceovers, you can see sometimes you are hearing the same voice again and again in few commercials, right? Even in English, Sinhala, there are few voices that you always hear because of the voice weight and everything. Because sometimes the commercial advertising agency, the ones who are doing the commercial or the company who give the product, they are asking for a voice which gives the best message about the product. So if you are trying to become a voiceover artist, you have to consider about voice acting and also the quality and the enhancement of the voice. Because to be a dubbing artist, you don't have to have a beautiful voice, a sweet voice. Or any special kind of, because it has to be a modulated voice. You have to change your voice here and there to be a dubbing artist. But to be a voiceover artist, you have to maintain the voice quality to give a good idea about the product. Now I can give you a small reading. This is James R. Alberg's voice acting book. This is the art of voice acting. He says this is voiceover, right? It's a small listing I'll read for you all. Voiceover can be defined as any recording or performance of one or more individuals that you hear but do not see for the purpose of communicating a message, right? Let's say it's a voice performance which is used to communicate a message. So it's a narration part. So now in my life, I think I have worked for many companies as a voiceover artist, but I think sometimes you get so you call it like registered voice, right? Registered voice. So you can say until you find a registered voice for dialogue, you find a registered voice because again and again they use the same voice for the promotion. Now for they are using my voice for Airtel. Like that, you find the same voice again and again just to register the product on audience's mind. So the thing is, if you are into commercial voicing as a dubbing artist, try your best because you need to do more reading. As a voiceover artist, you need to have very good pronunciation, especially even if you are a Sinhalese, you are doing in Sinhalese, you have to pronounce some English words as well. It depends. So even in your language, in Sinhala or English or Tamil, whatever it is, you have to have a good voice quality. To maintain your voice quality, you have to practice more reading for commercial voice. Because if you are working as a voiceover artist for dubbing as well, even for dubbing, you have to do readings and do some exercises. So I suggest you guys to do more tongue twisters and more muscle exercises and everything to always just do some practices that will work for you all. So that's the thing. Dubbing is for characters, dubbing is acting, dubbing is like drama. Voiceover, commercial voicing is just giving a communication. You are just communicating a message. You are just promoting a product.
Yeah, there is another question from Pasenya Inara. I think in a way Lasanduni answered that question. Yeah, she's asking, I cannot pronounce some of words correctly. How can I solve this problem? Yeah, by regular practice. By if the word is too difficult, break it into several parts, and by part you can pronounce it. And try to record what you are saying and listen to it, so you can understand what are the mistakes you made, like that. And if some certain sounds are difficult for you to pronounce, like sh sound, sir sound, per sound, then try practicing some tongue twisters and do some exercises like that, and then try to pronounce the word. Best way to break it into parts and do it. First start slowly, then increase the speed little by little and try to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also just start with breathing because breathing is very important for voicing. Because we are just voicing is a breathing job because we are not actually we think we are talking with the mouth, but the thing is you are using your throat, your tummy, your lungs and everything to produce a dialogue. If you are working as a stage actor, as a singer or a voice artist or whoever he is, you have to have a good breathing exercises. You have to continue the breathing exercises because it's like this. Your breathing gives you power to produce the dialogue, to produce your sound. Actually, it's like this. Sometimes you don't know how breathing helps you to maintain the volume. Sometimes to have a very powerful, to have a good volume, you have to have a good breath. So the thing is, first you have to practice your breathing exercises. There are lots of breathing exercises to how to hold your breath, how to pronounce, how to give changes, how to maintain the changes like that. So first do some breathing exercises. You can find it on Google or YouTube, and if you are using an instructor or someone, anything, you can first do the breathing. Then, as Kanchana mentioned, tongue twisters. Tongue twisters, I think you guys know. Even we are in small classes also. we did like Tutti Peter, Tutti Torch, Peter Piper picked up a cough, Peter Pepper, if Peter Piper picked up a cough, like that. Those are tongue twisters. So everything you are doing is stimulating your muscles. So, and throat exercises, and also like the girl said that she got a problem with pronouncing, right? Then
Yeah,
first
some
of all,
words.
first find the difficulty. What is the problem with the word? Whether you are dropping the sound, whether you can't pronounce it, or it may be sometimes most of us have some problems in our mouth construction also. Even myself, our teeth are not properly seated, so sometimes we meet with some problems. So first find the problem you have, whether it's a breathing issue or whether it's a muscle or any teeth or tongue issue or whatever it is, or whether you are dropping the end. Sometimes we have problem that sometimes we drop certain letters when we speak. Sometimes, maybe most of the time, the endings. So first you find the difficulty, what is the problem with the word. Then, as Kanchana mentioned, just do some exercises, record it in your phone, just listen here and again and again, then you can see what are the problems, and then you can get guidance from anyone means some professional person. Then and do more readings, even a newspaper or a book or whatever it is. Just maintain the volume and go for different ranges. Take the lowest ranges first. Take your lowest range first. That is my practice that I do always.
That's good.
Go for the lowest range and read maybe a paragraph or whatever you have. Read it. Then just go for the higher note, middle range. Then for the higher range, go for some ranges and practice it. If you want, I can read it for you and show. If you want, just put a message. I'll do it and show.
Yeah, you can suggest a word. So, what's the word you are having difficulty with, Sanya? So the Lasanduni can read it and show you. Yeah? Okay, is any other questions?
So can you just give an idea of the script writing process?
Script writing.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, as I said earlier, mainly the script is main script is done by a translator, because whatever the programs we are getting, it's in a foreign language. If it is in English, actually we don't need a translator, but sometimes like in a Korean or Hindi, even a Turkish languages, then we need a translator to translate it so we can get the idea of the script. Then normally in our dubbing division, what we do is then we recreate dialogues ourselves. The translator is not asked to create a dialogue script. They are only asked to give a direct translation, so the dubbing directors can get the idea of the script, get the idea of what is happening. Then they will recreate a script to match our culture, as I said, and our society, and the target audience. I mean, if it is a cartoon, the target audience will be children. So there cannot be any double meaning words or any adult contents about that in our dialogues. So like that. But then when it comes to drama, it's for more mature audience. So even though, but we are not using any double meaning words or like that. But we are using the translated script and recreating a script to match our culture and in a way that our people can understand easily. So the message will be delivered to them in a much more simpler way. So we are doing the script. Actually, it's an individual process. The director who dubs the director of the program to the script mainly. That's the thing happening with our division, our dubbing division. In some other channels, they do give the chance to the translator to create a dialogue script, not a direct translation, dialogue script. So the director follows that script and guide the artist to do the voice. In our case, it is different. The director may decide the dialogues. Director does that script. Translator only doing the direct translation. Okay.
Okay. Any questions?
Is there any other things?
Okay. And also I missed one part, also with the exercises, you can go for emphasizing exercises. That is very important for voice actor. Emphasizing exercises just to emphasize any word in the sentence or in a dialogue. Sometimes we see in radio dramas, sorry, not see, we hear in radio dramas and we see in dubbing and sometimes in dramas also, in acting with the actors as well. If you emphasize the wrong word in the sentence, the total idea will be corrupted. So always you have to do emphasizing exercises. Even in drama we do, in universities and all, we are really into emphasizing exercises. Just like take a dialogue, take a simple sentence and try to emphasize only one word. First, if you emphasize the first word, then only the first word, then the second word, only the second word. Just try to, it's like this. I'll do an example for you. If you say that, I can help you, it's a simple sentence. Now, the first thing you have to say that exactly you are the person who can help him. I can help you, right? Not your mother or not sister or whoever. I can help you. Then secondly, the second time, take can, that I can help you. Now first he said, I can help you, and then I can help you. I can, not can't. I can help you. Then third word, help is the word. So you can say, I can help you. Not that anything else, only help. I can help you. I can't do anything. I can't feed you or I can't hit you or nothing else. I can help you. Then the fourth word, then you can go help. I can help you. I can, so you. I can help you, not your brother or not your father or anyone. I can help you. So one by one, you can do it all together. That I can help you. I can help you. I can help you. I can help you. Right? Can you hear the difference? So just practice the emphasizing exercises. Then once you get the dialogue, easily you can just give the correct idea, the real idea for the dialogue. So when you are into tongue twisters and all the other physical breathing exercises, don't forget to do emphasizing exercises as well.
Yeah, the emphasizing is also known as stressing. Yeah, there's another word. Mainly in our field, the emphasizing is referred as stressing a word. Yeah. So get the idea. Stressing and emphasizing is the same thing. If a director asks you to stress this word, that means he's asking you to emphasize that word.
Yeah, when especially you are into advertising, you are into a commercial voicing, sometimes the advertising people, advertising agency or the company, sometimes they ask to emphasize the product. Then sometimes just think they are introducing a new this thing. So they want to emphasize the word new. Sometimes not new, sometimes the product, sometimes the price. They are asking lots of changes. So you have to do everything and give. Then they will select the suitable one and they put. Even in this Airtel also, when they change the package, you have to emphasize the package, stress the package. Sometimes you have to stress Airtel, whatever it is, you have to very tactically, you have to do the changes very fast. As a voice actor, you can't waste time. Kanchana, they know when you get into the studio, you are into a huge job. You can't waste time. So tuck, tuck, you have to do the work. That's why sometimes the people, I have heard some people, they complain the same artists are always in every dubbing program. But the thing is, you can't waste much time if you have to do a huge job there. So the thing is, always you have to come with a good practice, then only you can do it fast. So not voicing is not just doing the lip syncing. So you have to have emotion, lip syncing, and also try to be a one take artist. One take artist means doing it at once.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's another. There's another one from Sasenya to you, Lasa. No question, madam. I have a problem to pronounce. This is Stuti. Word. Yeah.
Stuti.
Word begin with S. Like school, like school and school.
Stopua.
Yeah.
Right. That means you are adding a E at the beginning.
Yeah, in front of is sound, you are adding a E. Yeah. Okay. Try to pronounce is separately.
Then you have to go for
for a tongue twister like seashells at the seashore by
by the seashore. Seashells by the seashore, right?
By the seashore, yeah. That's
seashells,
right.
Seashells.
And try to pronounce each different. There are different sh sounds. Sh. Try to pronounce different sounds properly, correctly. Record it and listen to it, and then try. As I told you first earlier, break this into Stuti into Stuti, like that. Stuti. First, make the sound like a cobra or a snake. Then Stuti. Then increase the speed little by little and try it.
Yeah, even in Sinhala, you have three. Have you heard about three sh? There are two shs and there are different ways to pronounce the Taludashan and Murdadashan also. Like Stopua Stuti, you try to write some English words as well. Start, state, start. I don't know whether you're pronouncing as it start like that. It happens in English as well. Start, state, stool, smoke, like that. Take at least 20-30 words in Sinhala and English which start from S and read it properly. First read it slowly and in a low volume, and increase your volume and read it fast, very fast, and see, I think you can have a proper change in 2-3 days.
Right. Okay. Now, madam, can you do an English voiceover to get an idea?
Can you do?
Have you find anything?
English voiceover. I don't. I don't know whether I have a script here.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, we'll see.
Just a commercial voice.
Commercial. Actually, I haven't done any English commercials because even we don't have much English commercials.
Just give it a try. If you can find anything
I'm just trying to find a small. I have no time to write the voiceover. We'll see whether I have something. Okay. You can go for another thing. Question. Till I find.
Yeah. Do any others have any questions?
So I got a small request from the audience asking whether if you both of you can switch on the camera.
Okay.
I don't know whether how I look like that.
At least for a while.
Let me
Yeah,
switch on the light.
I did turn it on in the beginning. Okay.
I switched on the camera and I look very ugly after sweating without
It doesn't matter. They are only concerned about your voice.
Wait. Because I was
Okay, now.
sweating here with we didn't have electricity.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
Then it's okay, madam.
So anyway,
All right.
this is the natural
Not bad, huh? The same.
powder.
Yeah, the same look. Yeah.
This is no difference.
Yeah.
Right. I'm trying to change the light. No. But I had
Okay. Did you find anything? Any script?
Oh, wait. There's
Okay,
a
if
small.
any others have
I
any
have a Chandana layer for this.
Okay, do.
Actually, it's not a voiceover. I have a piece of paper. Now, okay. I'll do a part in Sinhala and English as well. Now, this is not a proper voiceover. It's a product promotion. This thing. Okay. Especially we have to talk about taglines also. In commercials, you find taglines. Taglines in the sense whether you have like
Final message, the final line.
Final line. It's like the heart of the company. Suhada Hadakkati Deshiya Bankuwa. So what are the other ones? Popular ones? We care always.
We care
always. These days what අපි ගැන හිතන එකම රීලෝඩ් එක මගේ එක ඒ වගේ you have taglines. Sometimes they choose a special voice for the tagline. Sometimes maybe you hear dubbing part is done by another voice artist, voiceover is done by another voice artist, but they're always using the same tagline. I think still they are using in Mobitel or Lankabel, still they are using Mr. Nimal Lakshapatiyarachchi's tagline. Right? Can you remember?
Yeah.
Kanchana?
Yeah. Even after he passed away, they are still using it.
Now here, right. This is the now it's a Chandanalepa, this thing. It's a long one. I'll take the last few lines. Chandanalepa Ayurveda beauty bar is produced with all natural herbal extracts to add nutrition to the skin and boost immunity against infectious disease. It contains no harmful toxins or chemicals. Use Chandanalepa Ayurveda beauty bar, keep skin healthy, glowing and youthful. Right? The ඉස්සලා කතා කර voice එක වැඩි පොඩ වෙනස් ඇති. If you say it in Sinhala, Chandanalepa has a huge. Okay. ශරීරයට අහිතකර විෂ රසායනක වලින් තොර ස්වාභාවික ශාකසාර අනුන චන්දනාලේප ආයුර්වේද බියුටි බාවල ඖෂධීය ස්ථාරය සමතුලට කාවැදී එය අභ්‍යන්තරයෙන් පෝෂණය කර බාහිර රෝගකාරක වලින් එරහිව ප්‍රතිශක්තිය වර්ධනය කරයි. චන්දනාලේප ආයුර්වේද බියුටි බා දිනපතා භාවිතයෙන් ඔබට කාන්තිමත් පැහැපත් නිරෝගිමත් සමක් උරුම කර දෙයි. Now they are always looking for. Now they have put many difficult words to promote their product, right? That then always you have to say that when we are talking about these are beauty products, right? When you are talking about beauty products, you have to have a very pleasant voice, right? They are talking about beauty, no? So you have to use a pleasant voice and the depth of the voice. Maybe you have heard in Sunsilk and lots of soap advertisements. They are using very husky, deep. We don't have any kids, no, sexy voices for this thing. That is how because if you are doing a voiceover for a commercial, it has to be very attractive for the audience. Sometimes you just put on the TV and they are saying in the kitchen. So always advertising people, they are asking for a attractive voice, attractive voice, which can easily touch the audience wherever they sit or stand or whatever, where maybe they are in the room or wherever they are. When you hear the voice, sometimes they want to sell the product. So also every word, advertising people, they want to emphasize the entire this thing, or every word, 80% of the script they want to emphasize. So always you have to have a good idea about the product and modulating the voice. When we talk about voices, there are about different variations of voices in human voice. That means that voice you get from the birth, like husky voice. Now, normally it's according to myself, I like husky voices. Husky means it's deep, secret type, and like it's a kind of sexy type of voices, but it's a deep voice. Sometimes you find sing-song voice. Sing-song voice means like singing type voice. Like sometimes most of the singers, they have sing-song voice, but when they speak, when they talk also, like Lata Mangeshkar, Amararathne, Shreya Ghoshal, when they speak, when they talk, they have a singing type voice, right? Also, you have high-pitched voice. Most of the girls, they have high-pitched voice. Sometimes boys as well, they have high-pitched voice. And for a voice actor, I think there are lots of voices there, like orotund voice. Orotund voice is for politicians. If you are doing a character of a king or a queen, like that, you have to voice a orotund voice, because අපි කියන්නේ අර ටක් ගාලා කියන දේ මිනිසුන්ට හොඳට ඇහිලා පොඩක් ඇඟට වදින විදිහේ voice එකක් වෙන්න ඕන. And for an actor or a voice actor, the best voice is to have a modulated voice. Modulated voice can be changed to any of other voices, right? Maybe a written voice, or maybe a sing-song voice, or anything. That if you maybe you are playing princess and the servant, and also the devil as well, right? And goddess, right? So if you have a modulated voice, even in a commercial, even in a cartoon or wherever, you can change it. You can be the devil, and sometimes you can be a voiceover artist as well at the same time, in 2-minute difference. So practice well. Everyone has a good voice, I think. Even an animal, they have their own voice. The thing is, you have to practice it. Shall I switch off my camera? I don't like my face.
Yeah, just like your face.
I look very tired here.
Okay.
You look better.
I don't think anyone would like to. Yeah, that's it. Well, fortunately, we had power throughout the session. I thought we are also going to have a power outage, but it is not the case.
Pardon?
Okay, now what is happening from here? Now, are we going to continue questionnaires? So, have we covered the whole thing?
So I think we have answered all that we have got so far. And as the time permits, I think we have to come to the end of today's session. We are so glad, even between all these difficulties, Sir, you and Madam came here joining us, and to formally deliver the thanking speech for conducting today's session, I would like to invite our project chairperson of RAVA 24, Ms. Sandali Koshila, to join us to deliver the vote of thanks.
Okay.
Good evening, everybody. Dear Sir and dear Madam, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Kanchana Amararathne and Ms. Lasanduni Jayawardana for orchestrating an exceptional online dubbing workshop in the English category. Your dedication to sharing knowledge has left an indelible mark on each participant. On behalf of everyone present, I want to express our sincere thanks for your time, passion, and commitment to enriching our understanding of the world of dubbing. Once again, thank you, Mr. Kanchana Amararathne and Ms. Lasanduni Jayawardana, for an enriching and inspiring workshop conducted in such a bad weather condition. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Welcome. Okay, are we concluding this now?
Thank you, Sandali. And now we are drawing the curtains of today's workshop. And once again, I would like to thank Mr. Kanchana and Ms. Lasanduni for joining us and sharing your expertise knowledge with us. Thank you so much. Even in this bad weather condition, you tried your best to successfully conduct this event. And so this is the end of D0 Generation Next 4.0 online dubbing workshop series. And I would like to invite all of y'all to stay tuned for the commencement of RAVA 24, the All Island Trilingual Dubbing Competition. So once again, thank you so much, sir and madam, and all the audience join us here today. And signing off for today as your moderator, I'm Abhimani. Thank you so much and have a good night.
Good night and all the best.
Good night. Yeah, all the best for the competition for everyone.
Yes. Yes.
Even for the organizing committee.
Yes. Good luck and have a good competition. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Good night.
Good night.